HBO's House of the Dragon made one detail from the Game of Thrones finale really weird thanks to Aegon's Song of Ice and Fire prophecy. Over 3 years after Game of Thrones Season 8 ended, audiences are now able to return to Westeros thanks to the Targaryen-focused prequel. House of the Dragon features a new batch of characters, but the prequel setting allows several major connections to be made. Familiar locations were seen again, while significant events to come were also foreshadowed. The most notable example came with House of the Dragon's reveal of Aegon Targaryen's prophetic dream. The Game of Thrones prequel takes place hundreds of years before the battle for the Iron Throne commenced amid the looming threat of the Night King. Viewers were introduced to various prophecies along the way, but House of the Dragon added a new one to the mix. House of the Dragon Episode 1's ending featured King Viserys the First Targaryen telling his daughter and heir Rhaenyra about an ancient Targaryen prophecy. He explains that Aegon Targaryen had a prophetic dream about a terrible winter and a Targaryen being needed to unite Westeros against the threat. Aegon's prophecy became known as a Song of Ice and Fire and inspired his conquest of Westeros, which enabled the Targaryens to rule for centuries. There are plenty of massive implications for House of the Dragon's Song of Ice and Fire prophecy, but it also makes Game of Thrones ending even weirder thanks to Samwell Tarly. Game of Thrones finale saw Sam and Ebrose write a history book chronicling Westeros' recent wars after Robert Baratheon's assassination. The oddity here is that Sam names his book A Song of Ice and Fire. This was originally meant as a nod to author George R.R. Martin, as that is the title of his entire book series that Game of Thrones is based on. However, House of the Dragon's Song of Ice and Fire prophecy now means Sam's book happens to have the exact same name as a legendary and secret Targaryen prophecy.